Good evening, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. First up, Northfield man overdosed on heroin, crashes into pedestrian, police say. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9, Ray Brewer.
Burst out the door when it matters most. For more than a decade, he's been right there, everywhere. And when American jobs are on the line, he leads the charge. ABC's World News Tonight with David Muir is America's most watched newscast, and we thank you.
It was about 4:30 Thursday afternoon when Manchester police say 24-year-old Matthew Pike of Northfield allegedly overdosed on heroin and passed out while driving.
There were several witnesses on scene that watched what occurred. They weren't sure if the driver was perhaps passed out or texting and driving.
Officers say as Pike passed out, a 30-year-old man was walking down Bedford Street on his way to work. Pike's car, a 2004 Infiniti, would end up pinning the man to this tree.
The pedestrian appeared okay on scene. However, several hours later, once he went to the hospital, it was revealed that he had serious but non-life-threatening injuries as a result of the crash.
While witnesses weren't sure why Pike had crashed, police say when officers arrived, it was obvious that Pike had overdosed, and they revived him with Narcan.
During a search incident to arrest, they found a small amount of heroin on him and operating without a valid license.
Pike has also been charged with reckless conduct and possession of a controlled substance. He's scheduled to be arraigned this afternoon at Hillsborough County Superior Court. As you take a live look at some of the damage done to this tree, police say they want to use this as an opportunity to remind people if they see someone driving erratically, call them as soon as possible. It can save someone from being seriously hurt. Reporting live in Manchester, Ray Brewer, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And also, a big storm making its way to New Hampshire on Saturday. Coastal storm to bring wind gust above 35 miles per hour. With more on that, let's take a look with meteorologist Kevin Skarupa.
Really nice day today, but we have a coastal storm making its way up the coast, and with that, rain chances are likely for the day on Saturday, with a lesser version of all of it for the day on Sunday. Beautiful Friday, even in the Friday evening, should be just fine with just a gradual increase in clouds. Highs today will be in the 40s to lower 50s. We are likely going to start the day on Saturday with clouds thickening up and rainfall on the doorstep. It will start to move into southern areas as rainfall could be a wintry mix initially, and you'll notice as we go through the daylight hours Saturday, any sort of snow or a wintry mix is over to rainfall in western and central parts of the state, while that icy mix tries to hang on, depending on your elevation, up through the White Mountains and the Great North Woods. We will continue to see a lighter version of that precipitation as lingering showers later Saturday night and into Sunday. Some showers early in the day with an overcast sky and a little bit of drizzle around in the afternoon with milder temperatures. Looking at a general 1 to 2 inches of rain, heaviest amounts expected to be in southern and southeastern parts of the state. Gustiest of the winds will likely be in the mid to afternoon through about the mid-evening stretch, where we could have a couple of gusts over 30 to 35 miles an hour in inland sections, and maybe a few gusts over 40 miles an hour as you go closer to the shoreline, with the winds much lighter for the day on Sunday. So any sort of a mix or snow going over to rain, which will be heavy at times for the afternoon and evening. Milder temperatures with a few lingering showers Sunday.
Okay, and there you go. And that was the weather from meteorologist Kevin Skarupa about the storm that is coming this Saturday, tomorrow. So get prepared. Boston construction worker falls approximately 30 feet. First responders rushed to the scene of a construction accident in downtown Boston Friday afternoon. Boston Fire said a construction worker fell approximately 30 feet from a scaffolding/stage area. The incident happened in the area of 50 Causeway Street just after 3 p.m. The victim was conscious and alert when Boston EMS transported him to the hospital. An update on his condition was not immediately available. Also, we're getting word into our newsroom, breaking news. Major shakeup in Red Sox lineup for Game 3 of the World Series. JT Martinez will play Game 3 after rolling ankle report. Left fielder Andrew Benetti, who was missing from it, said he will not be in the lineup. Tractor trailer spills milk on I-295. Crash. Driver escapes serious injuries. Let's take a listen to the video from WMTW News 8 Maine.
They're both in remission, have the same pre-existing condition. But if Sean Moody becomes governor, they might not get the same care. Moody opposed.
A tractor-trailer rollover caused major backups on the southbound side of Interstate 295 this afternoon. The truck was carrying milk, which spilled along the road. Crews had to pump out the rest of the milk and diesel fuel from the truck before it could be moved.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And now let's take a look at your U.S. stock market and see how your U.S. stock market closed for this Friday evening. And here's a look at your stock market right now. Your Dow Jones Industrial Average closed in the red and went down. Your Nasdaq closed in the red and went down. S&P 500 closed in the red and went down. Gold closed in the green and went up. Oil closed in the green and went up. US 10-year closed in the red and went down. Euro/USD closed in the green and went up. And VX closed in the red and went down. Dow dives nearly 300 points. S&P 500 dips into correction levels in another wild day on Wall Street. Stocks fell sharply on Friday as investors slugged through another violent session on Wall Street. Package bomb suspect ranted on Twitter about liberals, threatened to blow up companies. Let's take a listen to the video from ABC News.
As your home becomes more connected, you need Fios, the 100% fiber optic network, because you'll get phenomenal capacity for your tech and the most awarded network for internet service satisfaction for the past 10 years. Now is your last chance to get $200 toward a range of Google and Nest smart home devices, plus the fastest internet available, TV with up to 200 channels, phone, and a 2-year price guarantee, all for just $79.99 per month with a 2-year agreement. And if you order online, you'll get a $100 Visa prepaid card. But hurry, offer ends October 31st. Go to getfios.com.
Let's get right to Pierre Thomas, our senior justice correspondent in Washington, because we're getting much more information about the suspect, Pierre, and some of the key elements, some of the things that led authorities to that person. What can you tell us?
Well, with the newest information we have, we can now identify the suspect in custody being questioned by law enforcement. Again, the case wrapped up by the FBI, ATF Secret Service. The suspect is being identified to us as Cesar Sayak, 56 years old, of Aventura, Florida. Law enforcement officials, as you can see by some of the aerial shots we have been investigating a car perhaps associated with the suspect. They are questioning him, trying to get additional information. Law enforcement officials are breathing a sigh of relief. They think they've made a major break in this case. We're being told that at the upcoming press conference at the Department of Justice at 2:30, the Attorney General Jeff Sessions, FBI Director Chris Wray, and the NYPD Commissioner James O'Neill will attend this press conference to brief us on how they got to the suspect.
Okay, and there you go on some of that video and that report. If you want to watch the whole video, we will share a link with you on the Riley King Network Facebook page. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your Friday night, and I'll see you back here tomorrow for another newscast. And I'll have a news report coming up in a little bit. Good night, everyone. Bye.